You were late to the party, coffee stain on your sleeve, laughing at your own story like you'd rehearsed it for me. You asked if I scared easy, I said only of the dark. You lit a match in the kitchen, called it the start of our heart. Proud of this love, of this life. I said it too fast, you just smiled. Over and over I whisper your name and I kiss you again. Almost forever, we held on like we knew how this ends. Almost forever, we promised the moon, we swore we were friends. Proud of this love, of this life. Even when shadows were cutting like knives. Over and over I whisper your name and I kiss you again. You moved your books to my bedroom, left your shoes in the hall. Silence poured through the Sunday where we once told it all. You turned your face to the window when I reached for your hand, said you were just tired, but your eyes had other plans. Proud of this love, of this life. Sounded so small in my mind. Over and over I whisper your name as you turn the other way. Almost forever, we held on while the edges were thin. Almost forever, we painted a smile on a house caving in. Proud of this love, of this life. Even as distance was sharpening knives. Over and over I whisper your name and I kiss you again. What went wrong in the middle between the first and last goodnight? Was it the things we never mentioned, or the things we said in spite? Did I lean too hard on your shoulder till your bones began to ache? Or did you start dreaming of somewhere you were scared for me to break? Almost forever, echoes of laughter still live in these walls. Almost forever, your jacket is hanging but you never call. Proud of this love, of this life. Even if we couldn't get it right. Over and over I whisper your name and I kiss you again. I kiss you again. Almost forever, I'll keep the first day folded in line. Almost forever, you're walking toward me, everything right. Proud of this love, of this life. Both of us learning to loosen our ties. Over and over I whisper your name and I kiss you again and again and again. Over and over I whisper your name, soft in the dark like a prayer I can't tame. Proud of this love, of this life we began. I close both my eyes and I kiss you again.
Quiet in the kitchen, cold cup on the stove, headlight shadows on the ceiling where your jacket used to go. talking to the wallpaper, tracing cracks along the paint. Every silence has your outline, every creak still says your name. You laughed in the doorway, keys half in your hand, said we'll figure this out someday. I said yeah, I know we can. But I let the days pile up like flyers on the floor, kept saving all my honest words for a later I ignored. Call me when it's too late, when the night's already broken. You open when you're one breath past the line you swore you'd never cross for anyone. Call me when it's too late, when my name feels like a stranger you remember. I'll answer just to hear you say you finally let me go for good. I kept my hopes in a box on the shelf, labeled someday, dust on the edges. Thought if I held still you'd circle back, but you're not a promise I misread. You're a person who kept walking, I'm a chapter that you closed. I can love you from a distance now and stop waiting by the phone. Call me when it's too late, when the words taste different on your tongue now, when the story that we almost wrote feels lighter than the weight you used to hold. Call me when it's too late, I'll pick up just to bless the space between us. Say I'm glad you found your way, then hang up and let the quiet stay. I fold the corners of the page, your name like shaking in my hand. Coffee ring beside the ink, last little circle where we stand. I write I'm sorry I was small, list all the nights I let you down, cross out a line, then write it back, truth bleeding through each second now. I leave it by the kettle's hum, right where you reach each morning first, beside your favorite chipped up cup, a quiet promise and a curse. This is my goodbye on the kitchen table, spelled out in the margins you won't read in time. If I had been braver, if I'd just been able, maybe you'd be here, maybe you'd still be mine. I thought that a letter could carry what I couldn't say. Now all that remains is the paper and you far away. You find it hours after dawn, sun already claiming all the rooms, your key still warm inside your fist, suitcase leaning in the gloom. Your eyes race faster than the words you mouth my name like it might change. A tear falls right on please come back, smears every line I try to frame. You sit down in my empty chair, the one that never quite fit right. Call out my name into the walls, but I am speeding through the night. This is my goodbye on the kitchen table, spelled out in the margins you can change in time. If I had been braver, if I'd just been able, maybe you'd be laughing, maybe you'd get back to take it.
This is my goodbye on the kitchen table.
But I don't want goodbye, I want one last try.
If I had been braver, if I just been able,
we'd be in that kitchen side by side. I'd throw that letter in the sink, watch the ink run blue. Say every broken, burning truth straight to you. This was my goodbye on the kitchen table. A wounded little note that came a breath too late. Now every tomorrow feels a little less stable, haunted by the words that sealed our fate. If I ever see you, I won't reach for paper again. I'll whisper I'm sorry, I love you, again and again and again. Again and again and again.
You were halfway through the doorway, laughing at a joke I never heard, spilling coffee on your sweater, blushing as you tried to find a word. I said, here, take my napkin. You said, guess we met like this. Two strangers in the echo of a room I almost skipped. Weeks later in the corner, I watch you from the safety of my chair. Your hand draws little circles on the table as you push back all your hair. I trace your silhouette in sugar on the counter with a spoon. Pretend I'm part of your reflection in that window catching afternoon. Now I see you happy with someone else, head on his shoulder like it always fit there. You're leaning closer when the thunder rolls. He pulls you nearer like he's always been your shelter. Your smile falls softly into his shirt, like it finally found a place to fall and stay. And I stand here practicing a brave face, while my heart learns how to lose you either way. I argue with the memory of your fingers on that cup. Tell myself we only shared a moment, not a life. But every small imaginary version of us keeps asking why I'm clapping for a dream that passed me by. I wanna disappear into the pattern of the carpet, or step outside and claim the rain as an excuse. My chest keeps reaching out across this crowded quiet, while my mind keeps dragging every feeling back on the loose. Now I see you happy with someone else, your eyes at peace like they remembered how to glow. You turned your face as if the future's in that angle. You tilt toward him like you chose this long ago. So I breathe in deep and let the picture land. Let the truth sit heavy, let the tears stay out of you. I release the version where you wear the time toward me. And then in the breaking, I start making room for a life that isn't you. announcements blur your name in my chest. You were standing by the window, bag tucked tight against your knees, ticket folded in your pocket, eyes on every face but me. I pretended I was busy, reading names on every sign, but the second that you saw me, all the noise slipped out of time. You laughed, said, "Look at this timing," like the day had planned us both. Coffee shaking in my right hand as you brushed crumbs off my coat. Goodbye on the last train, didn't know it was the last train. Thought we had 1,000 platforms left to choose. We were talking about tomorrow as the doors began to close. Didn't feel the weight of everything I'd lose. Waved you off like you'd be back again. Goodbye on the last train. The last train. We walked circles round the kiosks, shared a sandwich, shared old blame. You kept tracing all the cracks there in the tiles around your name. I kept searching for an opening, some small break in all the years, but I filled it up with weather, jokes and half-remembered fears. You said, "Funny how it's ending, where we met at 17. I just nodded, swallowed lightning, words caught jumping in between. By the time I found the courage, your compartment lights were on. I ran closer with the sentence, but the moment had moved on. Goodbye on the last train, didn't know it was the last train. Thought there'd be another night to tell you true. You were framed in sliding windows, I was framed by my own doubt. Every "I'll be fine" was just I need you. I raised my hand but never said your name. Goodbye on the last train, the last train. All the words I never laid on your tired, patient hands echo louder than the engines rattling through these rusted plans. Every promise I postponed, like a letter never sent, turns to paper in the puddles on this frozen empty cement. If love is just a moment sliced between the stay and go, I was standing on the platform when I should have stepped aboard with you. Goodbye on the last train. Now I know it was the last train. Every passing headlight feels like you again. I would trade this whole horizon for 1 minute at your door, just to say the thing I buried way back then. I was yours, I am yours, I remain. But I choked it on that platform, watched you vanish in the rain. On the last train. Every morning, still that last train, as the cat forever waiting where we felt the same. Goodbye on the last train. My last train.
Coffee on the counter. You stir, you say my name like it's any other Tuesday, but the sunlight feels strange. You ask about my night, I lie, say I slept fine. Your eyes stay on the window, mine stay on the time. You laugh at something small, the sound just hangs too long. You reach to clear a plate like you're bracing for a storm. We circle round the questions in careful, quiet steps. You say we've been so busy. I say, what did we forget? These are our last good mornings. We're talking like we're still okay, passing the sugar, passing the hurt, and folding the truth away. These are our last good mornings. We're almost out of things to say, reaching for any ordinary sentence to hold this ending in place. Your phone lights up the table. You flip it face down quick. You ask, do you remember when we first moved in? I nod but feel the distance between the fridge and door. You say we'll be alright. I don't believe that anymore. These are our last good mornings. We're talking like we're still okay, passing the sugar, passing the hurting, folding the truth away. These are our last good mornings. We're almost out of things to say, reaching for any ordinary sentence to hold this ending in place. I should tell you I am terrified. I should say I'm going to try again, but the words get stuck behind my pride, and your eyes drift down to your hands. Silence pours between us, slow and thick, every second carving out a scar. I watch you search the room for something that isn't breaking us apart. These are our last good mornings. We're talking like we're still okay, passing the sugar, passing the hurting, both of us looking away. These are our last good mornings. The truth is standing in the doorframe. You say take care of yourself, and I'm shaking as I whisper back your name. These are our last good mornings. I finally say please don't go. Your tears fall into my open hands like all the years we'll never know. These are our last these walls forevermore. You left your coat on the back of the kitchen chair. Half-drunk tea, going cold in the quiet air. We said someday, like a note we never sent. Packed our boxes, but we never packed the end. You took the plants, I kept the bedroom wall. Your shadow stayed in the corners of the hall. Every birthday I would check my phone at night, just to prove that I could live without your light. Now we're strangers in the same room, same left, different echoes. You say my name, it sounds like something I used to know. I'm sitting right beside you, but you're foreign tune. Two familiar faces, strangers in the same room. Ran into you at the late train after 9. A crowded platform, but your eyes still looked like mine. You said, hey, wow, did you cut your hair again? I heard the years falling out between us then. We bought cheap seats at the bar across the street, told old stories like they happened last week. You stirred your drink the way you always did before. I laughed too hard just to hide, I wanted more. We're still strangers in the same room, same jokes, different timing. I hear you speak, it hits like a language misaligning. Your hand brushes my shoulder, my heart forgets its rules. Two familiar faces, strangers in the same room. All at once the sun is rushing, rain on your windshield, my feet on your dash. First apartment, boxes and blankets, burnt toast, breakfast shared, Sunday cash. That midnight fight on the stairwell, your key thrown hard at the floor. You're shaking hands at the airport gate, saying please don't call anymore. Now every snapshot crowds the silence like frames cracked on the floor. I see us dancing in the kitchen, I hear you at my door. Still we're strangers in the same room, same scars, different stories. Your eyes are full of questions, mine are full of what if worries. You say you sometimes miss me, then you look away too soon. Two familiar faces, strangers in the same room. We're strangers in the same room. Heartbeat getting louder. If I reach across this distance, will we build or will we shatter? You whisper, God, I loved you, like a truth you can't undo. And I break saying I still do, to a stranger in the same room. You grab your coat, leave a number on the table, different city. Maybe this time we are able. I walk home slow under a paper-thin moon, learning how to love you as a stranger in the same room. You always left your phone face down. Said busy, it's a crazy week. I learned the quiet of your living room, counting the patterns in your ceiling. I bought your favorite kind of tea, watched it go cold on the table. You said you'd call me when your head was clear. I learned to live stuck on your label. I played the part of easy to forget, sat in the wings while you chased your tests. You never asked how my day went. You never noticed I'd stopped getting rest. One morning I woke up and saw the mess, your sweater hanging on my chair, your toothbrush by a half-drunk glass, all proof that you were barely there. I packed it slow in a paper bag, folded the sleeves like they were mine, left it outside of your apartment door, texted this is it and nothing kind. I dyed my hair, I changed my name in my phone, from yours back to the one I own. Bought a ticket to a late night show, laughing too loud on my way home. Now you're standing in the rain on my front step, saying I was blind, I get it now. You trace my name like it's some new word, falling gentle from your mouth. You say you love the way I leave a room, how I let it, then I walk away. You say you're ready, you're all in, but it's too late to stay. You finally see the gold in all my gray, but I already learned to be okay. You're begging for the fire you threw away. You love me now, but it's too late. I feel my throat burn when you say my name. Every memory flickers in your eyes. That first cheap diner, your old red coat, the way you held me when my brother cried. Part of me wants to pull you inside, boil the tea that used to go cold, lay your sweater back on my chair, pretend we're not years too old. But I remember waiting on the couch, staring at your ticking clock, how my heart learned to beat in the silence, how it finally learned to stop. So I keep my hand on the doorknob, half turned away. I love you like a past life, I can't afford to stay. Now you're shouting through the thunder on my street. I was wrong, please let me prove I've changed. You list the ways you'll choose me first, like promises could rearrange. You say you miss the girl who always believed, who held you when you pushed her away. You say you're ready, you're all in, but it's too late to stay. I feel the pull, the sweet familiar ache, but I already learned not to break. You're reaching for a heart you left to ache. You love me now, but it's too late. Now my living room is crowded with your words, every sorry hanging in the air, drums in my chest like a crashing wave, but my eyes, they are steady, clear. You say you'll learn the names of all my scars, meet my mother, call my friends someday. You paint a future on a house long sold on walls. I had to walk away. I loved you in the quiet while you slept. I begged for crumbs of you to stay. Now you're ready for the feast you threw aside, and I'm already on my way. You finally see the gold in all my gray. I found light in my own way. I close the door, let your echo fade. You love me now, you love me now. You love me now, you love me now, but it's too late.
cursor blinking on a quiet screen, your name glowing like a dare to me. Type 3 words, then I backspace 10, trying to sound braver than I've been. Coffee getting cold beside my hand, drafts like footprints in the shifting sand. Hey, how are you? Feels too thin, too small, but I still love you. Feels like risking it all. I rehearse it on my bedroom floor, every outcome like a closing door. You might laugh, you might not reply, you might read it and just let it die. What if I ruin the quiet we have, turn this truce into aftermath? So I sit here with my heart half sent, watching every minute turn to cement. All these unsent words stacked up in my chest, paragraphs of almost clogging my breath. Every what if waiting just beneath my tongue, a lifetime in a letter that never gets begun. All these unsent words echo in my head, whole conversations I'll never see you read. I keep spelling out our story, then erasing every line, leaving love in limbo that was yours and never mine. If I press send on the shaking night, would you whisper back or just kill the light? Would we sit in some cafe, hands around one cup, laughing at the years that almost swallowed us up? I see us older, sharing weather and wine, filling in the blanks in every lost line. Some softer version of you next to me that only exists in this fantasy. All these unsent words stacked up in my chest, paragraphs of almost clogging my breath. Oh, every what if waiting just beneath my tongue, a lifetime in a letter that never gets begun. This message, I still know what it meant. You were always the address on my heart's unsent. Coffee gone cold, ticket on the table, dust on the glass, afternoon dim and unstable. Door keeps breathing in and out with strangers. They all find faces, mine stays a vacant hanger. Your name on my tongue, like a word I can't say. Every car outside feels like you, then drives away. Lights change color on the street outside. Day turns amber, then bruised on the underside. Waiter stops asking if I'm still okay. I trace wet circles where my hope used to stay. Minutes grow heavier, each one a stone. Shadow around me just proves I'm alone. You never came, I wore out your chair just staring. You never came, kept rehearsing all my caring. All the reasons, all the blame, every story sounds the same. In the end there's just my name and the echo. You never came. They stack the chairs, metal against metal. Neon on the window starts its tired little tremor. I read old messages glow on my skin. Every promise turns paper thin. The clock in the corner won't meet my eyes. Even time seems tired of my disguise. You never came, I folded my heart like a letter. You never came, told myself you lost your tether. Every excuse, every frame falls apart around your name. Silence is the only flame, and it burns. You never came. It wasn't the traffic, it wasn't the rain, it wasn't some stranger calling your name. You chose an exit long before today. Left me on red, and just backed away, I was the layover, you were already gone. I waited for a person who'd been leaving all along. You never came. Now I see the truth I'm holding. You never came, and this empty room is folding. All our ghosts back into gray, all my begging into clay. I still stand and say your name, but I know you never came. I'm done asking for a reason. You never came, and I won't keep bleeding for this season. I release you, say your name, let it tremble, lose its claim. I walk out into the rain and I breathe. You never came, you never came. I believed you all the same, but I'm leaving with my shame. On the sidewalk I reclaim every step that spoke your name. As I whisper, you never came.